You ain't old, man. Alright guys, what's going on? I'm here with JR Howell, even though he doesn't like to be called his first name, so I'm not going to say his first name.
That's right.
Yeah, so just want to do a quick little interview for you guys. He's the owner of CrossFit Crash here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Real sweet guy. Let me get my notepad quick. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Can't prepare, man.
Write that down in the bathroom.
Nah, man, my house, the place, man. Just do quick little questions about you, man. You know, just get to know you, and for your members, just get to know you, and pretty much the whole upstate, man. Get to know you and your whole the gym and how you started and everything. So, let's break down a couple questions, just easy stuff, and then after we get through the whole serious question thing, I just want to do like a little rapid fire, random questions. It'll be about CrossFit, just random stuff, just little funny stuff, you know, just to get to know your other side of you, you know, your fun side. So, okay, so first off, you know, how long you been doing CrossFit and how did you find CrossFit?
So I started CrossFit in 2013. A friend of mine that I actually played basketball with in college I was working with him post-college. He was doing some crazy workouts in a dude's garage in his neighborhood. Yeah. He was a former Marine. He said, hey man, you need to stop going to the gym and doing all your supersets, men's health, fold-out workouts, and come try this. It's awesome. You'll get pushed. It's competitive. Kind of makes you feel like an athlete again. So it had been, 5 or 6 years since I'd been out of school, and I was looking for that. Mm-hmm. So I went and tried it. It was awful. We did a half Murph, and I didn't know how to kip anything, and I probably never did any kind of squatting, so I couldn't straighten my arms. I was having a hard time getting up off the toilet the next day, and I was hooked. So about 2013, so coming up on 7 years.
7 years. Yeah. Nice, man. And ever since after that workout, you just got hooked on it and just kind of kept going?
Oh yeah, that was it. That was all I needed. I said to myself, there's no way that I shouldn't be able to do just a simple bodyweight workout like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, man. But you were hurting, weren't you? Couldn't feel the biceps or anything?
That's right.
Knocking out strict pull-ups?
Yeah, no. It was probably a lot of half reps back then.
And after that, did you just join a CrossFit gym, or you just kind of like...
Yeah, so he kind of developed a little community there in his garage, and it was me, my friend Bryson, BJ, the guy whose home it was, his wife, and a couple, their partners, and then a couple people that he worked with. So it was probably 5 or 6 of us that kind of organically grew to like 10 people in a garage, one rower, one pull-up bar, a couple barbells, and people having to wait their turn to do the workout. And eventually we moved out of that space, and he opened up a really small gym, really close to their home actually. Just in a storage type unit. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of where we started, and we were there for a couple of years until we moved on. So back then it was EDC CrossFit.
Oh, nice. Was that Anderson, or you say you were from Anderson, or?
I grew up in Clemson, and I went to school in Anderson. Yeah. But no, this was here in Spartanburg.
Oh, in Spartanburg? Oh, nice. Cool. And then when did you I know before it was like Black Sheep, did you come from there to here?
Right, so EDC moved from its first location off like Upper Valley Falls, pretty close to USC Upstate, to Highway 9 location. Yeah. And it was a little bit bigger space, and it was still EDC CrossFit, and then we moved to the current building and rebranded the name to Black Sheep Training Center, where we had like a boot camp and EDC CrossFit and like a weightlifting type club. And it was there for a year or so, and then new ownership took over and stayed Black Sheep. And then after about a year or so of that, they decided that they wanted to pass it off to me. So me and my wife took over payments, and it's been
Whose idea was to take over? Like, did he come to you, or you just saw the opportunity to take it?
Yeah, so I had been coaching classes for years. And me and BJ, and then me and Jeffrey, the owners before me, we were coaching the majority of the classes. So they came to me and said, we know you want your own gym. we know it's not really ideal time. I was getting married in about 3 months.
Yeah.
And my wife was going back to school for pharmacy. So, and I had a full-time job.
Yeah.
So it wasn't super ideal, but we had a really good core of members and that knew me and I knew them. And it just kind of was kind of an easy pass off. And me and my wife said, you know, if we're going to do it, we might as well do it now. You know, starting from scratch is going to be a lot harder. So she let me take it over and be super busy from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. all day, every day. And, you know, that was the year we got married, so 2015. And now we're, you know, almost 5 years we've been CrossFit Crash. So same location, and we're, you know, hopefully we'll be moving into a new facility in the next 3 months or so.
Did you have any fears, like when you first took over, like taking over the gym or making it better or trying to recruit members?
No, you know, I never really thought of it as a risk back then. Like I said, I was working full time.
Yeah.
My wife had been working as a nurse and was going back to school.
Yeah.
We had just bought a new house, so financially we were fine. And you know, I started out just with the goal of 100% retention was my only goal. So whatever new members we got, whether it was 10 or 100 over the course of a year, that we retained all of them, unless they were students and were moving away to find jobs or whatever. That was my only focus, was retention and just to keep the current people happy. It wasn't on trying to get as many people in the door as possible. Yeah. I knew that would happen if people that were there were having a good time. They would tell their friends about it, and that's how it should grow, you know, from within.
Nice, dude. I like that. Sweet. So like when you took over the gym, like how would you say, marketing wise, did you get to do all that, or you just kind of, did you do any marketing wise kind of like that? Try publicity of the gym? No, not really.
No. Back then, I don't even think I had an Instagram account. I probably didn't have an Instagram account until we rebranded to CrossFit Crash, and I just wasn't a Facebook person, wasn't an Instagram person, but my wife and people in the gym said, you know, you need to at least do that. Yeah. You know, that's very simple. You can, you know, post workouts, post videos of people doing classes. Yeah. It doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to pay for ads or anything like that, but it would be smart. So that's really all I did. No advertisement. Like I said, word of mouth still for a lot of gyms is probably the best way to advertise. If you have something really special, people are going to talk about it, because CrossFitters only talk about CrossFit. You know? But it is true. And even if you're not a social person, you still go out to eat, you still go to church, you still you know, hang out with friends, and that kind of stuff comes up in everyday conversation. How was your day today? I went to the gym. Oh, really? Where do you go? I mean, it's as easy as that. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad, dude. I mean, I know you have a lot of good numbers. I mean, that's what attracted me here. Everybody here was just like, come here. You know?
Yeah, we've been really lucky to have. We have members that were members before I took over the gym. We have members that started before I started. So we have a lot of really old school members that have been through a lot. We have a lot of members that started out at other gyms, and then because maybe they moved, you know, from Greenville to Spartanburg, or maybe their gym closed, or they got married and their spouse came here, or whatever. Like we've had a lot of different types of athletes, but also levels of experience. Like I said, we've got a lot of people that have come to the gym that already know what they're doing. Yeah. And in a way that's hard because they're used to doing things a certain way. Yeah. And it's got to be tough to come into a brand new environment and have me or one of the coaches have them do things completely different. So when those people came and stayed, I knew that, you know, we must be doing something right, because it'd be really easy to just say, you know, it's not really what I'm used to. I miss my old gym. Yeah. You know, so we're just gonna go and do it in in our garage or whatever. So
when you first took over, were you the only person coaching first when you first kind of bought the gym, or did you already have like some kind of help a little bit?
No. The previous owner stuck around for a while and stayed and helped coach. Okay. And Ashley still does coach. So no, I had some help then, and as we grew, I got more coaches.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've got a lot of them that have been really generous with their time that help a lot. Because I've had a full-time job the whole time.
Yeah.
That I've been doing this. So, yeah, I've got a lot of help. I still coach probably for 7 classes a day, 5 days a week. And then we offer 2 classes on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. So we still offer almost 40 classes. And then we've got some yoga and weightlifting classes too. So all together, probably closer to 45 classes a week. So I'm still doing over half of them, but I have a lot of people that help.
How hard was it to I know because you said you worked a full-time job and work in the gym. Like, I know how was the schedule for doing that? I know some people who just open a gym, that's just their focus. And I know it's kind of hard in the beginning for owners trying to
ideally,
I
I would have been able to do that. I would have loved to, and still would love to, just do nothing but the gym from, you know, ideally 8 to 5 or 6 every day.
Yeah.
In between classes, I'm running the business, so I'm cleaning and I'm calling new members and I'm going and talking to high schools and stuff like that. But it's been great that, you know, I've had a job and I've been able to still work, and just early days, late nights, man. I mean, that's all I've really known. So, you know, wake up in the morning, coach at 5 a.m. then come back. So yeah, I'm just kind of used to it at this point. And when we move locations, based on the growth, hopefully I can get into that, you know, business coaching classes still, because that's what I love to do.
Yeah.
But also being present, not just going over movements on the whiteboard, but walking around, talking to members. When new members come in, I'm showing them around the building. Being able to do it from outside looking in, and not just being the one running classes.
Nice, dude. Okay. And did you get your wife into CrossFit, or you guys kind of met at CrossFit? Like, how'd you guys meet?
No, I did. Yeah. So me and my wife met in nursing school. We're in the same graduating class, and we met, and I was still new to CrossFit. I mean, probably a year into it, and, you know, just kind of talked her into it. She worked out at the gym and was willing to try it. She tried it, and truthfully, I think she kept going because she cared about me and she knew it was important to me.
Yeah.
She wanted to work out anyway, so she said, well, you know, fine, I'll just do this now. So yeah, she's awesome. She has allowed this circus to continue up to this point. Yeah.
Do you guys do workouts every now and then together, or you guys are kind of separate?
We laugh about it a lot when couples come in and they always want to work out together and do partner workouts together, and it can be a marriage counseling experience. But I tell people a lot, you know, you'll do that for the first couple of years, but then you'll meet other people. You'll be fine working out with other people.
Yeah.
And then you'll go home, because if you get mad at each other in a workout, you got to drive home with that person. So me and Rebecca actually did a workout on Sunday together, and it was the first time we'd done a workout together in years. It just happened that we both were the odd people out. So we had a team of 3 and we did a workout together, and it was fun.
Yeah.
But generally, she has people she partners with, and I partner with whoever's left over.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
You guys do work out together. You guys do pretty good together, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So.
She knows that I know pushing her verbally is not what she wants. So I just
that's the same thing. I try, like, when I work out with Tasha, I'm yelling. She doesn't like when people yell at her.
Nope.
It just doesn't work for her.
Yeah, you got to learn your lesson.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you do, it's all good.
Yeah. Do you have any, being a gym owner for you, like, do you have any advice for, like, upcoming gym owners or people who want to buy a gym? Like,
I do, yeah, sure. Couple things. First thing, that you really need to be doing it because you love to help people. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily because you love working out or because you love CrossFit or because you love fitness, but because you want to help. You want to help others.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be days that you see people come into the gym and do a workout, but it's going to get to a point where that's not going to bring you a bunch of gratitude.
Yeah.
But when you come in and you see someone and they've had a bad day and they shoot you a text later on, like, hey, listen, my boss was on my butt all day today. I came into the gym, I forgot about it for an hour, and now I'm good. That's the kind of stuff that you're going to be like, okay, I can wake up at 4 a.m. the next day now.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the person that gets a pull-up. That kind of stuff is awesome, but just helping people in general be happier, be healthier, that's what you want to get in it for, and that's what's going to keep you in it. The second thing I would tell people who want to own a gym and run a gym is to say yes and be willing to accept help. I was really, really, really bad early on, and people that really know me would say I'm still bad about accepting help when people offer it. Whether it's like, hey, go home, I'll do this class for you, just go home an hour early tonight, or it's, hey, let me help you clean, or let me take the trash for you. I'm on my way home. There's a dump nearby.
Yeah,
like
I know what you mean.
Anything like that. Yeah,
I can relate to that.
The last thing I would tell gym owners is put anything that you make in the gym back into the gym. Try if you can to do it for a full year at least. So whatever money that you have to pay yourself, obviously unless you have other bills that you need to pay off from within the gym, equipment that you've bought, that you're leasing or whatever, put money back in. Because people love to see that you're reinvesting into them more so than just their memberships, right?
Yeah.
They want to see that their money is going back into what they're doing. So if you can buy, a couple sandbags 1 month, or if you can buy a couple pairs of dumbbells, or if you can, buy a rower that you find or whatever, reinvest in the gym. It keeps it fun. It keeps it exciting. People just love to see that you care about their experience, and it's not about the money for you. I think that's a really good idea for people to do at least for the first year.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier if you have another job that you're trying to juggle.
Yeah.
But even if you don't, chances are there's still some left over. Even if it's just buying a rack for the jump ropes. Little things. People notice a lot more than you think. And it'll really go a long way. Because we're about to move into a new gym, and it's going to feel like we don't have a lot of stuff because it's a big space. But if over the course of 4 or 5 years I wouldn't have tried to slowly keep adding and keep adding and keep adding, we would be moving into a big space with no equipment. So it really, really will help if you'll just slowly add to your inventory.
You have like a opening date for the new gym yet, or not exactly?
Absolutely not. No, it's changed 3 times. It's just being a commercial location. It just requires a lot more permitting and permission from different people saying, yes, you can do this, yes, you can do this. We're making a lot of renovations to the building, knocking out walls, putting in new bathrooms, new showers. So all that construction, because it went from a private business to a public business, it's just slowed down the process a little. So everyone be patient. It's coming.
Are you gonna have like a celebration when you open it, or are you gonna do anything?
Absolutely. We will have a grand opening for the members only, where we, work out, have a really long workout, get some food, and just hang out. And then we'll have a grand opening competition, but really it's more so just to get people talking about the gym. Hopefully people from nearby gyms will come just to check it out. It'll be like, start at the front of the gym, end at the back of the gym, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 workouts back to back on a running clock where you just progress through
like
the
an
gym.
Hour, just quick little hour thing.
Just a really little thing. And then a bunch of food after for everybody that does it. But just as a way to promote it, and then in the future we'll have some big events. That's my plan.
Cool. And where did the name come from? Who thought of the name CrossFit Crash?
So my friend Bryson actually kind of comes full circle. So the one who took me into the garage that day, he's a retail manager, and if you're familiar with the brand Echo, so Mark Echo, well, their logo has a rhino on it. So he had this big plastic rhino, almost like a full-size rhino. We still have it. One of our previous members painted it for us. He came in one day, and we were still Black Sheep Training Center. It was before I had thought of a name. And he said, hey, this rhino, do you want it? Like for the gym? And I was like, I really don't have a purpose for it, but the kids may like it, to get on it. Maybe we can work it into like a mascot situation. And so, one day I thought to myself, I'm pretty sure that a herd of rhinos is a crash. I'm pretty sure it's a crash of rhinos. And I was like, you know what? That name's taken. All the cool CrossFit names have been taken for years. Yeah. That's why you see so many strange names now. Yeah. Because you can't have the same name as other gym. So I Googled CrossFit Crash, and sure enough, a gym in Australia popped up. But when I went to the website, it had been closed for a couple months. And I said, okay, I'm putting the application today. Yeah. We'll use this rhino. It'll be like a gym kind of symbol. And then, we'll play off of that, So, and plus, I'm kind of a literary guy, and CrossFit Crash, I really like that alliteration. Yeah. So it just sounds good together, back-to-back words. So CrossFit Crash, I submitted it, it was done. So now the rhino is kind of like, we've adopted it as the gym symbol, so
yeah. I think that, dude. Okay, cool. There's one more question I want to ask, and I'm pretty sure this is a question that I get asked a lot, and I think every member in the gym probably wants to know what this question is. What the hell does WPTH stand for? I saw Rebecca had the shirt, and I was so tempted to go ask her, but I didn't want to be like, she probably won't tell me either.
She's a loyal person. Yeah, she would not have told you.
I figured she would not tell me.
But that is kind of you could call it the motto, the tagline, really the reason that I am the way I am in the gym. Yeah. And the reason why I put what I put into the gym is that sentence. And it is a sentence. It is an acronym, right? So every letter stands for a word, but it is kind of like my motivation, my inspiration. And when we move into the new gym, I will meet with every single member individually. In my office, I will sit them down and I will say, let's talk about what this means. It is that important to me that it be told to people individually, that I tell the story, the background, because it's an expression that can be easily misunderstood. And for some people, it may be a little bit too intense. For some people, they may want to get a tattoo of it. I don't know, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to endorse that. You don't have to wear it. That's fine. But it is very special and very important to me. Yeah. And me and my wife are the only two people that know what it means. Mm-hmm. And I knew that eventually, when the time was right, I wanted everyone to know what it means. But it's kind of like a Fight Club situation, if you've ever seen that movie. Yeah. You know what it means, but you don't talk about what it means. You don't talk about it with other members, and you definitely don't talk about it to people who can't understand it, because they aren't part of the circle. Yeah. They don't know me. Mm-hmm. So, it wouldn't make sense to them. So it's cool, man. I'm really excited to tell people what it means. Yeah. Because it's, like I said, it is very, very, very inspirational to me.
Yeah, well, I tried, guys, so I guess we're gonna have to wait.
All the guesses have been guessed, but you can keep them coming.
I saw a bunch of guesses, but I don't know.
Some of them are really good. In some ways, I wish that it meant what they think it means, because there's some really good guesses out there. But
some good guesses.
But you'll be surprised, and hopefully you'll understand when I tell you. If not, we'll sit in my office until you get it.
I guess we got through all the good, serious questions I want to know about you and the gym side and everything, how you started. So I just want to get people to know, like, your fun side, your good, not your serious side, your good personal side, So I'm gonna ask you just a few random questions. You just kind of answer, go ahead, and just kind of do, it's just your random question with CrossFit life, and then just fun stuff.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do. Okay.
Got it.
So first question: would you rather eat pizza or burgers?
Pizza.
Pizza all the way. Got a favorite pizza?
Any pizza, man. I that's my favorite food. I don't discriminate.
No. Favorite thing to snack on?
Since I had a kid, probably gonna be kid food, like Cheez-Its, or Cheez-Its or gummies.
Gummies.
Like Albanese gummies are my favorite. Yeah, but like Cheez-Its, veggie straws, anything that Lily eats.
No baby food? The little...
Nah.
Favorite CrossFit movement?
Thrusters.
What the hell wrong with you, bro? Everybody will tell you crazy. Least favorite movement? He must have a least favorite movement. You gotta think about it.
Well, I try to do the stuff a lot that I don't think that I'm as good at. But I would say like any kind of a strict overhead press. I'm a weak presser.
Weak press.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Cookies or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream all the way.
And I do not process dairy very well at all. So I have these lactate pills that I take if I know I'm going to eat pizza or if I'm going to eat ice cream. And it helps a little, but my stomach's still messed up the next day.
Oh, dude. I can't eat all that stuff. Tasha stack with ice creams, and I'll get tempted to eat it though. Mexican food or Chinese food?
Asian food in general, but I love Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fat kid at heart. I love either one of those is good. But yeah, specifically Thai food. That's my
Thai food? Hey, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you won the lottery, what would you do? What would you buy? If you won the lottery today, or what would you do?
I wouldn't change a lot. Like I would still want to do this every day.
Yeah.
I would probably buy a car that I really wanted, and pay off my house.
Yeah.
Take care of my parents, my sisters, my in-laws. Take care of everyone financially. Our really, really close friends. Pay off any debt that they have. But that would be it. We would travel and take some trips, but nah, man, I'm just not gonna sit around and count my money. I can't sit still.
Choose one superpower, what would it be?
I think reading people's minds would be awesome.
Read people's minds?
Yeah.
If Rebecca watching this, she'd probably be reading her mind all day when she's like, what is she thinking?
Nah, you're still guessing, guys. The age-old question. What do women think? It's an ongoing process.
That's the truth. Would you listen to while working out?
Spanish music, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. Usually when I'm in here, I know you play a lot of like throwbacks, like early 2000 music.
Yeah. A lot of people love that. So they like request that. But really, anything that has a constant, strong beat is really all I care about playing. If I'm actually in the gym or I'm like in the car listening to music, I listen to R&B or I listen to like bachata. So I don't really listen to anything fast or hard or like. Yeah, that's my time to just kind of like think and just relax. Yeah. So that's the music I prefer to listen to.
C4 or a Bang?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Both?
Yeah. So I drink Bangs probably more often, but I used to hate that feeling that my like toes and my skin was tingling. Yeah. That C4 gives, but now I kind of like it.
You like it now? Either do 1,000 burpees or roll a marathon.
Do 1,000 burpees.
Favorite movie?
Yeah, like a favorite, 2 or 3 movies. I would say Inception.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Love Inception.
That's what Leonardo.
Yeah. That's Braveheart. Is another one that's really high. And Good Will Hunting. So those three.
Hey,
those
classics right there.
Yeah.
Like the old school classics.
Yeah.
Do you and Rebecca plan to have more kids?
God willing, yeah. I tell her all the time we'll have as many as she wants. She's got to do all the work, not me. So, men out there, if your wife wants more kids, do your part. You don't have to do a lot, okay? You got to make sure that you take care of them after the hard work is done. She's got to carry the baby. She's got to birth the babies.
Yeah, how was that before? When she was pregnant, was she like a handful when she was pregnant? Or was it kind of like...
No, she loved being pregnant.
Really?
Yeah, it was really weird. So the next one we have is probably going to be heinous experience for her. Yeah, but she loved it. She had a little bit of indigestion and was a little bit tired during the first trimester. But no, she's an amazing mom, and she did amazing while she was pregnant. So yeah, as many kids as she wants.
Trying to shoot for a boy this time.
No, man. I think because of things I did previously in life, I'm supposed to have all girls. A little bit of payback.
Alright, just want for y'all to get to know you. Your general people to get to know you too.
Yeah, cool, man. I don't do. I think I come off very serious and very intense when I'm here and when I'm in that mode. But if people catch me outside of the gym, which isn't that often because my wife's a homebody and I am very tired when I'm not here. But I'm very different when I'm away from this setting. I hope I'm bearable while I'm here. But yeah, I'm very like intense. I put everything I have into this, so it's hard for me not to take it very seriously.
Yeah, I know. I mean, people could be like intimidating, like, but just seeing your face, you always look serious until you like when you're coaching and having a good time with your other members and stuff. So man, I appreciate you doing this for me.
Oh yeah, man, no problem.
It's cool,
man. Anytime.
Yeah, so. Alright guys, that's all I have. Say hi to JR. Don't call him by his first name because for whatever reason he doesn't like his first name at all.
You can call me James.
Don't call him James. Alright guys, let me wrap this up. This is JR Howell.